Hello everyone, I'm Anjali Akware and I've been teaching for past 16 years in different IB schools, and IB believes in inquiry, constructivism and taking action of their learning, where the learners acquire skill to do independent inquiry as well as take action of their learning. Currently I teach in Symbiosis International School, Pune, Maharashtra. So let's explore this inquiry based learning. Today we are going to explore air resistance through Keith Murdoch inquiry cycle and the reflection through solo rubric. This is a grade 4 lesson plan. The learning objectives through KUD model, where the learners will know what is air resistance, they will understand the impact of air resistance and they will be able to predict the effect on different objects. This is how the classroom layout looks like for 30 students. They have a choice to sit where they like. Now, before starting any session, we always check the prior knowledge. Here I am using a KWL, which is K for what do you know about air resistance. In Wonder they are going to write their question. L we are going to do later. This is an individual task and every student is going to complete their KWL. After that, we are going to start the inquiry cycle. Stage 1 is tuning in, where the students will watch a video about the skydiver opening a parachute, and I will be throwing a flat paper as well as a crumpled paper down. Learners are going to observe that carefully, post which we will have a reflection about what did they observe. I am going to record their observations or their findings on the board. Then we are going to find out the stage 2 about air resistance through a video. The learners will watch this video and try to define air resistance. If they find it difficult, they will be reading the article and also the book that will be displayed in the class atmosphere. They will be giving examples to show their understanding about air resistance. Then we'll be moving on to stage 3 of inquiry, which is sorting out. They're going to sort the impact of air resistance. Now there are questions, two questions and a statement given here. Students in group will choose either a statement or a question and discuss within the group. Later on, share in the classroom their understanding, so that everyone in the class gets a wholesome understanding about the impact of air resistance. Going further, it's an hands-on activity where the students will be making paper plane. This is a ability based station, where the first station students will make paper plane with the help of outlines as well as steps. In the station 2, which is a class level, students will be making two types of paper plane, one narrow and long, second wide and short. The third one, the better ability students, they'll be going to station 3 and they will be designing their own paper plane. Now this is a choice the students will be choosing according to their ability, and then they'll make the paper plane and fly. Once they fly the paper plane, we will be moving on to the fourth stage of inquiry, which is making conclusion, where the class will discuss about these 3 prompts that are given here, like why some planes fly further. These questions will lead into deeper understanding as well as making connection to real life. After that, the final stage of inquiry, which is taking action, learners will go back to the L stage of KWL and write what they have understood about air resistance, the definition, vocabulary and impacts, and later on complete the formative quiz, which is a multimodal, either online or a paper pen. Once they complete the formative assessment, they will check their own understanding using the solo continuum, where pre-structural says I do not know anything, unistructural says I can define, multi-structural says I know vocabulary and connect with shape and size. In relational, it says that I can understand the speed, and extended abstract, the learners actually make a model and explain to others. When they know their strength and where they stand, they get the feedback, they give feedback to the teacher through the exit ticket, which is in the form of a star and a fish. Star is something that they really enjoyed and